Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the cool Transformers merchandise we picked up this week. So, we're back. The regular crew is back together again. And we're going to start off with our old standby, Mr. Darryl, the Cybertronian Beast. So, you were on vacation, but I think you still managed to do some toy shopping, didn't you?
I did a little bit, just a little bit. So I had worked out a deal with Andrew Griffith while I was at TFCon. He was going to do a sketch for me because I dressed up as Jake Dalrymple in the costume contest. Now, I had given him one of my figures to draw on because it's kind of neat and different. But so I got him to draw on my Generations Thundercracker. And this is it here with the really cool drawing up top because of the weird Canadian packaging. We didn't have a sticker nor a comic book art photo in there either. So there's Thundercracker with a little bit of little Buster in there too.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Looks good.
It's like you've seen that before. So I also went and picked up, got a pretty good deal at my local Toys R Us because they screwed up. This is Transformers 4 Evolution 2-pack of Strafe, which is Swoop. So they had these on a peg listed at $12.99, and I figured that was a little low, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to get it, and went up to the cash register, and sure enough, it came up on the till as $19.99. And I made mention to the cashier that I said, look, you guys got 6 pegs of these things at $12.99. So she gave it to me for $12.99, so I saved like $7 there, plus tax. Was a pretty good deal on that. I don't even know whether I'm going to open it, but it's a good deal. I made a deal with Dinobot Maximize. Now this guy is a listener of the show, and it's pretty cool that he was willing to do this for me. I needed G1 Blitzwing missiles for my G1 Blitzwing. And he was willing to trade me or sell me some of his. So he had, I don't know if he had extras or he took them off of his G1 Blitzwing, but either way, I'm thankful. So now I can complete my G1 Blitzwing, and so there he is now, all completed up and good for display.
Awesome.
So you can, like I said, that's from Dinobot Maximize, and he himself actually has a YouTube channel. And he, on it, he reviews the original Marvel series, so you can see the pictures as he goes through them. He also reviews the Transformers figures as well. And he does trades with other fans. And I've known about people doing trades online and stuff like that, but he does them, and he actually will unbox what he receives on his YouTube channel. So that's pretty interesting. Check that out. Yoshi, this is for you. I picked this up while on vacation. This is my Hallmark keepsake ornament.
Oh, hey, look at that.
My wife wasn't super happy when I bought this. She was kind of questioning why I was buying a Christmas tree ornament in July, but I kind of thought, you know what, these things might get pretty popular, so you never know.
Who doesn't want Optimus Prime on their Christmas tree?
Exactly.
I was thinking about hanging an MPO-01 from my tree. I don't think that'll work out very well.
I did pick up some comic books as well. Windblade number 4, Sarah Stone cover. This is just a killer cover, so I had to get that.
Very sexy.
I picked up, even though I'm kind of on the fence and not overly thrilled, Transformers vs. G.I. Joe number 1.
They didn't
Awesome,
stamp
awesome
that
comic.
book, did they?
I might. And I picked up today Robots in Disguise number 31, the greatest cover.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. The last thing I have is something I did get on vacation. I talked to I was messaging back and forth on Facebook with a store in Barrie, Ontario, and they I asked them. I said, "Do you guys have any Transformers stuff? Because if I'm driving into Barrie, then I want to make it worth my while." And they said, "Yeah, we do. Come on in." So I came in and I said, "Do you have any toys? Do you have any Transformers toys?" And they said, "Yeah, let me go and grab them." And they come out and they had a box full of some junk and some other stuff, but they had this among them: G1 8-Face.
Oh.
He's missing his gun, but everything else is there. I'd never had an 8-Face as a kid, but he's a headmaster. You didn't know, and so there's his ape head. But yeah, so his little dude on the back as well, like, you know, just fold out the legs, and the headmaster is now transformed. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not overly fond of the actual ape mode of him, but he's got a really killer like alt mode of like a supersonic jet or something like that, like a spaceship kind of thing. So I've just got to track down the gun, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Every eBay listing of an 8-Face gun is like $30 or so, so that's gonna be a bit much. But I got a wicked deal on this guy. They only asked me $25 for him, so I was pretty happy with that. I kind of jumped at it. But for a week's worth of vacation purchases, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I did okay.
Nice. And your wife let you get all that stuff after you're coming back from TFCon.
Well, some of it was purchased prior to, some of it was purchased after, some of it was purchased at or for free kind of thing. So, yeah.
And some of it she just won't find out about.
No.
Unless she watches this public YouTube video.
I'll hide it. Or I'll edit all that out.
So no toys from Darryl this week. All right, Jeremy, you're up next.
Well, I think I'm going to win trips to the store this week just for the one thing.
I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff.
It's not about quantity, it's about quality.
Baby. And that's hard to see. I'm going to send Darryl the pictures. He can put it in the YouTube. But little Alexander was born. That's why I wasn't on the show last week. And since it's Year of the Horse, I also have a picture of him next to my Year of the Horse Optimus.
That's awesome.
Now, a baby's not technically Transformers related.
It's more like a GoBot.
He transforms from a nice little peaceful thing to a screaming, screaming baby
Poop
at
machine.
the drop of a hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wasn't expecting to have much more than the baby to talk about, but surprisingly, during BotCon, Shout Factory was doing that 30 years of Transformers in 3 days thing, and they had some contests online, and I entered hoping to win their G1 Matrix DVD box set, and I didn't win that, but I did win. Let me get the box. This Rescue Bots Beambox game system, and essentially it's for like ages 3 to 7 or whatever, but so Alex will be able to play with this, but essentially it's just 2 RCA plugs and this thing and a little controller, so you can play these simple little games on the TV. But what's neat is it has this little Optimus Prime figure. I think you can get other figures too. And you slide them in here, press it down, and then apparently he appears in the game. And then he's back. So, I thought that's neat.
You gave Darryl a heart attack
mind
there.
Works, man. The Canadian mind works.
Yeah, so, I mean, apparently, when you do that, they kind of show it on here. He gets into the game, and you can play him as a character. So
it's like a Skylanders thing.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, probably a more simple version. So, I don't have enough batteries to play with it right now, but I'm going to check it out, and, I figure in a few years, Alex will be able to play with it. So that was neat. And that was free, so it's great. And then, and also in the thing with from Shout Factory, they sent me a couple posters. They're both the same one, but It's all of their DVD box covers.
Alright.
Oh, cool.
So I thought that was neat.
Very cool.
And then also I got. I'm actually going to cover up my address in this, but I got these stickers and a letter from Yoshi. And it's got comic art as the envelope. I think you make your own envelopes.
I do.
That's cool.
I'm a dork that way.
Yeah.
He's
I'm gonna leave, what Yoshi wrote. It's between me and him.
It's romantic.
Yeah, but he's included these 2 stickers. Pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
And then I got comics. I got Windblade. I got the Sarah Stone, and I ended up getting. Was that the Casey or the
So Phil Jimenez.
Phil Jimenez? Yeah. So that's the sub cover. So I ended up getting the regular cover because I like that one. And then my comic shop had actually pulled both the retail and the subscription cover of Transformers versus G.I. Joe.
Cool.
So,
Nice.
and this was an awesome book. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think that's everything for me. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
I would have brought the baby in, but he's sleeping, and we're letting him sleep.
Get your priorities straight, man.
Oh, I forgot in honor of Darryl, just because I went to Trader Joe's, I got these maple leaf cookies.
Those are awesome, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's a pretty respectable haul, Jeremy.
Yeah.
All right,
Comes with
Yoshi.
poopy diapers and lack of sleep.
All right, Yoshi, you're up next.
All right. Well, Darryl will be proud of me. I've got another action figure.
Well
And
done.
I struck on eBay again. And got myself shit,
Nice.
I forgot already. Astro Train.
Nice.
And this is the reissue Astro Train, and I believe I scored him for $35, which is the cheapest I've seen him on eBay,
Pretty good.
and I didn't want to let him slip away.
No. It's nice. He's white. I didn't think he would
Yeah.
be white.
His train alt mode isn't,
Okay.
but
This shuttle's usually purple, isn't it?
It's still maybe it's a Takara thing.
Yeah. I think the Japanese one was white.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
what I noticed, what was interesting here, they show 4 bots on the box art here that you can buy, but Sideswipe is the only. I'm sorry, Skids is the only one with a rub sign on him, which I just thought was interesting that they didn't have the rub signs on the box art images.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
Sideswipe is a 84 guy. They didn't have rub signs on the 84 guys originally.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm stoked to have them. Slowly but surely, I'm adding to the collection, Darryl.
I'm proud of you.
And because I live in Alaska and they don't believe in commerce or stores or products, this is all I have. And what did you bring, Charles?
All right, so I got a couple of $5 reward certificates for Toys R Us, and I was in there. You know, I'm on the hunt for a Masterpiece Prowl. I haven't found one yet.
On
But,
the prowl.
Yes, Jeremy.
Hey, I used that joke in the pre-show, so I had to actually use it on the show.
Yeah, so I am looking for a Prowl, but I didn't find one. But They did have plenty of Generations Legends figures at the store, and in particular, they had a bunch of tailgates. And I already have a tailgate, but I haven't opened that one yet, so I wanted to get one that I could open. And with the $5 gift certificate for a $10 figure, that's $5, so that's pretty nice. So here I have opened my Generations tailgate.
Starting to rub off on you guys with my multiple purchases.
I'm actually.
What is he, vacuuming?
Yeah, that's the problem. His gun is kind of, his Target Master thing, ground pounder. It's not really great.
Tailgate likes to go gardening.
I really prefer I think the Swerve figure they did a much better job with of the two Lost Light guys. But yeah,
I just don't even include the. I have the Target Masters completely separate.
Yeah. Also, since I had another $5 certificate, and Darryl had mentioned that he was looking for a Starscream, Generations Legends Starscream. So this is for Darryl.
That's awesome. Thank you.
And I'm glad you did. You had a lot of other offers on Twitter, people offering to get this for you. So I'm glad that you didn't take them up on it, because I had already bought this for you.
I did.
So.
It's funny. It's the people are offering me the cheapest thing out there that I need. I'm like, guys, I need a Masterpiece Soundwave too. Find me one of those. I'll pay you half what you paid for it.
Yeah,
that might be your problem, sir. I could be wrong, but I think I figured out the fundamental problem of why you haven't gotten one yet.
But I'm charming and Canadian. It gets me through most of my problems.
Well, you are Canadian.
Aw, shucks.
What else, Charles?
So I have some comics too. First, Spotlight Drift, the director's cut Spotlight. So this came out about a month ago, but my comic shop didn't hold one for me, so they had to order it for me, and it finally came in. So
I got the digital version of that. I lucked out John Barber right before it came out. He was tweeting out some iTunes codes, and I happened to grab one that worked.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Can they call it a director's cut when comics don't have a director?
These are questions that we were not meant to know the answers to.
Shouldn't it be called an editor's cut or something?
It shouldn't be called a cut at all, because cut implies that you're splicing film together.
You're adding stuff that wasn't in the original, and this
Right.
is really just the original with commentary.
Yeah. Yeah, it should
Exactly.
be Spotlight Drift with the commentary track. So, but it's
There you
good. You've got some notes from Shane McCarthy, also from Guido Guidi and Alex Milne, who both worked on Drift comics in the past, and there's a few tidbits on the upcoming miniseries too. So, thought it was cool.
It was just in time for the movie, trying to capitalize on Drift.
Right. I did triple dip again for Windblade. So Windblade number 4, the awesome Sarah Stone cover, but also the subscription cover and the incentive cover.
Cool.
So hopefully I can meet Margaret and Sarah again, get all those signed. That would be awesome. Also, Jeremy, I got the regular and subscription covers for Transformers vs. G.I. Joe.
You didn't get like all 14 covers of that book?
Yeah, even I couldn't justify dipping that many times. So, but yeah, this is a really good book. I think we're going to get a chance to review it next week. I really enjoyed that. Last, I just pulled this out from the vault because I was looking for this a few months ago. So on the Moonbase 2 podcast, they were talking about a paperback that was published in 2004. It was called the Transformers Legends Anthology. And this was a book that published a bunch of short stories in different Transformers universes. And it was really printed in very low numbers, so it's kind of rare. And they were mentioning that you know, on eBay, some auctions were going for like upwards of $100 for this paperback. And I was like, hey, I have that. I know I remembered buying that and reading it, and I was looking around. I couldn't find it. And then my brother came to visit this weekend, and he brought it. He's like, oh, yeah, you let me borrow this book, so here it is. And it was like years ago that I let him borrow it, and I had forgotten about it. So here is my Transformers Legends anthology paperback.
Cool.
So,
Nice.
and it does have one of the stories is from Simon Furman, and also a story from Bob Skier, who was the story editor on Beast Machines. And
Cool.
one of the stories is notable because it introduces a sixth Dinobot named Paddles, who turns into a plesiosaur. And
That's
I think they're
where it comes from.
Yeah, they're making a third-party toy of him, aren't they?
Yep, a couple different ones are doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It all comes together now.
So, and I was talking to a few people on Twitter who were interested in maybe getting some transcriptions, or maybe one person even suggested that I do like a radio play of some of the short stories in there. So,
Oh, that'd be cool.
so yeah, that was Jeff Sproul from the UK. I met him at BotCon, and yeah, maybe we'll see if I can figure that out. Maybe we'll do something special for that.
That'd be fun.
And that's all I got. So that's it for Trips to the Store. Thanks for watching. And this is part of our regular Transmissions podcast. You can check that out at transmissionspodcast.com. You can see the full episode for this week's show in the links down below. Please check that out. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like the videos we're doing. Give us some feedback. Let us know how we're doing. And we will see you next week. And check out our anniversary show that's coming up next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.